Okay, so this is my fourth video. And what do I want to talk about on my fourth video? Well, I do want to talk about how to create what you want to have in your life. I want you to be free to be able to create the lives that you want to create outside of what you think is possible. Because to create from what you think is possible is creating from the prospect that the only thing that you can imagine are the things you can imagine in a 3D duality world. But you are so much more than that. We talked about how you are the beautiful expression of the divine 100% that creates planets and stars and sun. That's who you are. So, how do we get to create from that experience? And so, in my book, The Superpower Secret, Transforming Your World with Your Superpowers, a story for children from 10 to 110, we talked about how children they're the ones that are going to be the new human beings, and they're going to be the advanced human that take the world into a new place, a world of cooperation, a world of adventure, a world of happiness and joy without struggle, without disease, way beyond what we know about in the three-dimensional world. So we talked about the invitation that I gave prior to the book. And I start the book with a brief description of what it's like in a world where everybody knows who they are. When time began, millions and millions of years ago, there appeared in the sky a magnificent planet ablaze with light. The light was everywhere, for it was the light that created everything that was. It was everything there was to see and heard everything there was to hear. And because the light has created everything, it knew all there was to know and lived all that it created. The light, the source of infinite intelligence and energy, was the existence of all existence, the essence of all existence in the natural world. It was the beautiful, fragrant flowers, rivers that flowed with crystal clear water, tall, majestic mountains, deep green valleys, great blue oceans, and the vibrant colored sky. It was the millions of species of plants, bugs, animals, and trees. Everything made was a formulation of light. And then it goes on to talk about the people that lived in the community of a land, the land of milk and honey, where everybody knew the truth of who they were. And so they were able to create without struggle the lives that they wanted to have. So I'm going to begin by asking you to make four essential commitments every day. The first one is to say every morning and every evening, and how many times a day, I am the creative force in my world. Number one. Number two, I am truthful to who I am, truthful to that essence inside. Number three, I am healthy. I am healthy from that aspect inside. And number four, I am free. I am free to do, to have, to be, to go, to do anything that I want in the natural world because that's how I know who I am. So the next thing that I want you to do is to get a piece of paper and I want you to bring 10 things in your life that you absolutely love having. Just 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Things that you appreciate that you have in your life every single day. Now, further down on the page, I want you to divide a line. And on one side of the page, I want you to put 10 things that you don't like having in your life. And on the other side, opposite each one of those 10 things, I want you to write exactly what you would like to have, the other side of what you don't like. And I'd like you to do that with all 10 things, and then I would like you to add 3 more things. And when you go down each one of those things that you would like to have, I would like you to ask yourself, is this something that I truly want? Is this something that I would choose to have? And spend a moment and close your eyes and look to see if there's anything in the choice that you're making that's opposite the thing that you don't have, that you would not choose to have. And if there's something there, then rewrite it. Rewrite it so when you make that choice of what it is that you really want to have in your life, that you can wholeheartedly choose it with every aspect of your being. And go down all 10 things and look at them. And if indeed there's something there you would not choose, shift it till it's something that you see, I would choose it. And then I would like you to choose every single one of those 10 things. And when you get to the very bottom, I would like you to add 3 more to that choice of 10. And look at those choices and look to see if indeed you can say, I choose to have all of those 10 things. And when you have that choice, I would like you to take one of those choices and I would like you to make that your test. And it cannot be emotionally built. It can't regard that there's anybody else involved. If indeed it is not one of those things, and if it's something that shows up, great. And if it's something that doesn't show up, great. So take one of those things that's not emotionally heavy and make that one your test. Now, here's the other thing. I don't have a rubber band, but if I had a rubber band, I would pull on the rubber band on my pen and I would say, tension seeks resolution. If you've ever done this and pulled a rubber band against something, you will notice that tension wants to seek resolution. So I want you to take that one test thing and I want you to be honest about where you are. Don't change that. Make it real. If I want tickets to a play and I don't have those tickets, I don't have those tickets. If it's something I want, I'm creating tensional resonance with that one thing. And when you've got that thing, I want you to practice every single day saying the 10 things that you have, realizing what you don't have, and then choosing the one that you do have. Go through each 10 of those things and say, I choose to have A, B, and C. Take that test one, create the tension, be honest about where you are, and then let's see what happens in the next 5 weeks. So thank you so much again for listening in. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.